advisor, and I remember a few games I played him on practice or something, and especially on dm6. Mm, I was doing really good on Slash, and it was like second pick on his Galena. He picked Galena straight away. And yeah, I tossed Whale because I don't play this map. I don't really like it. I was surprised that he tossed Ruins of Sarnet. I think he should be really good there because the style of the map and how it looks like and the dynamic of it, it's just really suits Rapha. But from what I know, Rapha also really likes small maps. So I don't know. It's just up to him. So it's my default pick, Blood Run, and then it's this fast map, what Rafa likes. So if I wouldn't ban a whale, he would pick whale for sure. So he picked Corrupted Keep, and my logic on maps was that I really wanted to play bigger maps. I really wanted to play big maps where I could hold on one side of it at least without being like really like hurry everywhere and be, I don't know, on Corrupted Keep, on Awoken, on Blood Run, maybe on Blood Run not so much, and on Whale you have to play really dynamically fast, and because the map doesn't allow you to play slow on other side of the map. So he picked Corrupted, and then my logic was, yeah, so as I said, my logic was to pick big maps. That's what I did. I picked Blood Covenant and I picked Molten Falls, and he picked two small maps, Corrupted Keep and Awoken. Blood Run was like a decider because, yeah, it's a default. What next? Yeah, so it was default pick by him to pick Galena. I think it's the strongest champion at the moment on all the maps. You can pick him on all the maps basically, almost all the maps I think, and he will be the strongest one because it's really hard to deal with these totems. You need to think more than in just a regular game against somebody else, and positioning on Galena is great with these totems, especially. His hitbox is a bit different than usual one, so it's harder to hit him. Yeah, in general, Galena is like one of the strongest champions. If we don't take some kind of imbus like Clash, I don't know. And then, yeah, and then I was thinking to pick maybe, I don't know, because I banned Visor by myself because I didn't want him to pick it, and then I didn't want him to pick Galena, for example, to give him opportunity to pick it on other maps. So I was thinking how I'm gonna counter Galena, and then I was just thinking that on such map like a dm6, I can actually play not aggressive slash but passive slash with just thinking about totems to kill all the totems and then to always have opportunity to escape the fight if I needed to and to play on one side of the map. I could do that with other champs, but I think that slash is really great and I play fine on this champ, so from all the picks I thought that it's just the best. It was just the best. I could pick Aizen, I could pick Ranger, I could pick like anything. But it would mean that I would play the same slow game as he does, because I don't have any other opportunities. But he will be an advantage because he's Galina. So I went for some kind of risk and also like for the only one option for me, I think, because of the map and everything. I just went for the slash, and I was like confident about that. Then we went to the Corrupted Keep. He decided to toss Nyx, I think. Yeah, I think maybe because I talked to him about Nyx on Corrupted or something. I don't know. Maybe he was thinking about future maps. That's why he tossed it. But I don't know. Then, from what I had, I usually think that on Corrupted Keep, Anarchy is the best in general. I think he's just imba there. Out of sudden, I started to lose to everyone on Anarchy. To everyone. I was practicing, and all my mm, confidence in myself just disappeared straight away after I started to lose on him a lot. Um, Back in the days when we only started to play Quake Champions, Ranger was really great on all the maps, and just in general, I imagined few pictures in my head how I'm gonna play uncorrupted, and that I can make moves with the um, orb, and especially because I thought that this was my first pick, because he was banned on second map first, that he gonna pick Sorlak actually. So because of the Sorlak and because of the many other things, I thought that it will be the best for me to pick Ranger. And then somehow, so I picked Ranger, and then somehow he picked DK, which I think that was, I mean, like, I think that was like the biggest mistake for him because DK is useless at the moment. I mean, like, I know that Rapha is really great on everyone, on each of champs, but fuck, DK is really bad. I think it's just useless at some point. Yeah, he is mid champ. He have his like 50 armor from the start, but his ult is not strong anymore, and it's pretty hard to use it. You need to play like really, I think, slow from really passively slow, and just wait your opponent in some, I mean, like some positions where you can use it straight away and make a lot of damage, and then from it to play like next moves. But Rapha's playstyle is not like that, so it was like really weird pick. Then next map, Athena. I toss Athena because I know that Rapha is really great on Athena. It's big map and he can be really fast on this big map, which is really bad for me. And in general, I know that all the Americans is really great on Athena. And we had left like an Izans and many other things, like many mid champs, but somehow I was thinking that he really wants to pick this Athena. I don't know why, but I had this feeling. Then he picks Stroke, and I started to think what to pick against it. And to be honest, yeah, I did a mistake here. I was thinking, so Stroke is lately pretty fast champ as well, and he can make you, uh, he can he can push you if you're gonna play slow. He can push you a lot. And I was thinking that on Anarchy I can make the speeds, the like dynamic of the game like equal. So I will be the same speed as he, and I have like this injection, and my fight is gonna be okay with that. And that was mistake, because I couldn't do anything about it. Then Awoken, already it was like last map where we can pick normal champs, because nothing more left from normal champs. He tossed Doom, because Doom in general, yeah, Doom in general is a well-known best champ on Awoken, to be honest, one of the best champs for sure on Awoken. Then I had to choose between these last champs like Clutch, BJ, Kill, and Aizen. And usually I pick Aizen on Awoken. But there was like a funny situation when I was thinking that we're doing maps for Blood Run. We are doing champs for a Blood Run. And then I said I pick Sorlak. And then I see that we're picking like champs for Awoken, and I'm like, fuck. Rapha let me to re-picked, and I said, okay, thanks a lot. Sorry for this bullshit. And then I was thinking like 5 minutes, and then I somehow pick Sorlak again, because I thought that it will be fair. And in general, it's not a bad champ on Awoken. Yeah, then he logically countered me with Aizen, which is also really great champ on Awoken. And then the last map, yeah, there was like my ban, and I know also that Rapha can play Clash easily. So just to be safe, I toss it. Then he straight away picked kill, which is also logical because Rapha is really great on it, and everybody knows it. And I had no other choice but to pick BJ, because last maps is just you pick what you just left. So that's it about the picks. Right? А что он себе Думу не забрал? Ну потому что потому что он, потому что если бы он не пикнул Дум, если бы он не забанил сам Думу на Эвокине, то я бы его пикнул. Вот. Поэтому он забанил, чтобы я не пикнул. Народ, вот кто вот на русском разговаривает, вам что-то более или менее как-то понятно или вообще ничего не понятно? Ага, хорошо. Okay, let's go.
And then finishing it with Blood Run. Now remember the stage, this second one, you know, like the excited, and it's a Rapha is going to be big fan. And can you play versus each other at the crazy level that these players? The thing on Sunday under your belt for map number 1 on Blood.
Okay, so
Covenant, we are live and in.
Let me remember my thoughts up there. Yeah, so basically I was thinking firstly, I was thinking that I'm gonna yeah, so my biggest fear was his vision, so his ultimate. And I didn't want to get any close fights at all. So my main goal was to try to be all the time around, but not to get into the fights. That was my first thoughts when we just started, because I wanted to just adapt during the game and see how he's moving around the map and what he's doing, because I didn't play him never, I think, or I played him. Yeah, I played him on PGL, and it was really tough, because from what I remember from PGL, I tried to do like default moves, and all the time I got punished because he was doing it like a lot faster and with some tricks which I didn't know, and he punished me all the time there. So this game, yeah, I remember this game. I tried to do everything but not default at some point, not like not obvious moves actually to like what everybody does. I wanted to do something. I wanted to just to adapt. And here in the beginning, I did this damage with Tribolt. And I straight away started to think that he's Russian. He's a little bit Russian, and he's already doing mistakes. So it's already a little bit more comfortable in myself.
But that natural, I mean, Rapha and Visor,
Okay.
2 peas in a pod.
And I delayed Mega for a lot. I know Rapha from Quake Live, and in general, like in the beginning when you delay first item, it means first thing that your opponent is not really sure when exactly the Mega, so he can't really push from one item to another for the next at least 1.5 or 2 minutes. So at least for 1.5 and 2 minutes you are safe to take this Mega all the time, or to play around it, to go to heavy. So you just listen for it and that's it. And just to be safe, and before before I did this move, I also decided to just go a little bit further, so I see where exactly where is he, and I'm sure that he will not steal it, because some players, especially new players, they know this trick really good, and especially on a Vulcan, for example, they take Mega and then they straight away go to the heavy. But so they understand that the guy might delay this heavy to take the smaller greens to gain his stack like not 100 but 150 armor, which is more, which is advantage of course. Real Natas, thanks. Real Natas, thanks. So I didn't take it. I didn't take it to just be, as I said in the beginning, to just being safe in my side of the map.
Absolutely one of, if not his strongest champion, and he's going all guns blazing.
And this is really important moment. I took the Mega and he heard that, and the heavy is gonna be like first and then Mega. So at the moment I don't have Rocket, I don't have Rail, and but I can imagine that he can be holding myself next to the Rail and next to the Rocket, because he knows that I don't have these guns. Maybe he knows that I have, maybe he thinks that I have Rocket but not Rail. So yeah, yeah.
On a map where piercing sight makes such.
And I'm trying to just take like different moves to be sure that I will take this rocket and I will not be ambushed and trapped.
A big difference, because if you're
I need to listen. I need to understand where is he exactly first.
Rapha, he has the brain anyway. The professor, the scientist. He's ready for so many different outcomes, and he hits an amazing rail to start things off, catching Cypher trying to slip around the corner. But you give Rapha a piercing sight, and it's...
Here is like I just heard that he's on second floor, and he defaultly went to the TP without like making any delays or something, so it was easy to predict. I didn't mean to hit that, but at least just to be sure that you know, it was spammed.
It's like the scariest thing.
And look at the timers, it's 7 and 13. And I have this, I know this thing that the heavy is gonna be like at least 5-7 seconds earlier than Mega. And right now I'm in the position, I made myself in position that it's much more comfortable than his one. So basically, I'm on point right now to take the level up.
Thing to face. That rocket though, just a little boop.
He's trying to hit this rail. He's trying to prevent me to go to heavy. So if here he will hit me a lot, then he will just push me and maybe kill on heavy. And then my main target here is to take heavy without taking any damage, of course.
So Cypher waiting.
So I just disappear, and I maybe think that he might push to this bridge to hit me with rails or to machine gun. So I decided to just give him opportunity to make a move first, and then I will go to the other big item.
Kind of commanding that doorway, saying if you're gonna push for the...
So I look at here. If I would see him on the bridge, I would just go away, or by feeling what to do.
Heavy, I am gonna hit 2 fantastic, maybe 3 rockets on me, but he's gonna grab the heavy uncontested, make his way over to the rail, lines up.
And here is default, so I didn't found him on the heavy. It's logical that he's on Mega, and I didn't have any rail, so straight away I took this angle.
A perfect one there, a beauty.
And luckily I hit it. And now again, it's equal situation, where we need to prevent each other to go for a big item. So we need to make some damage to each other to not let freely go to some big item.
Not a lot of damage, but information that Rapha is indeed near that hall of Mega. Gonna change now.
He decided to leave me with heavy and just go for Mega. He was a little bit late here to get the timing, but I think he got it. He just didn't get the timing to hit me. So this gameplays is usually the same for some times. You do the same all over again, but it depends on how people is trying to do something. Usually it's happening like by the default, so on dm6 it's like the third floor is the most useful one, where you have like the biggest advantage. So that's why he and I always trying from these items to go on top and to hit this first rail to gain advantage.
Here, and again, Cypher setting up traps potentially outside of rockets, just waiting and begging. So the tri-bolt comes out, a little bit of rocket damage, miss rail.
I had the opportunity to hit this rocket, and also I'm trying to move from left to the side, from left to the right, so he doesn't really understand where I'm going, or I'm going to rush to Mega because it's already big item spawning. But I know that he doesn't have this kind of speed to get to Mega or to Heavy faster than me, so I just decide to not go for the big items, but to control it on the top and to see like if I can do some hits. And because I'm moving and because he doesn't really know what I'm gonna do, he can open to me. And what actually he did by mistake, he wanted to take this green, he used TP, and then right now he's really in bad position.
25, Cypher's gonna make his way onto more rockets, and then back down to the heavy. Good rails for Cypher on that one, keeping Rapha low, making his way.
Here is actually default, so he heard me that I took heavy. He straight away went to Mega, and he have like a lower green, so he will be great. He will be good stacked. I knew that, and I made myself be as fast as possible. But when I get to this room, I missed the rail, and right now, for me, the biggest thing is to hit that rail. But it seems like I will not do it. So yeah. I pushed to this room, I didn't hit this rail, and then straight away I misunderstood the situation, and I did the default dodge from this ledge. And Rapha is really like predicted that thing, and he knows that I'm slash, and one rail gonna be like really disaster for me. And yeah, he just hit that. He catch me on the little dodge here, like on the right side of the pillow. And it was like the crucial situation, because all the time, as you see, like for 2 minutes, everything was great. And he was really in bad situation on downstairs. And how the things dramatically changed here, because I just did a really bad micro move here. Then straight away I did another bad move. I went to the TP because I thought that he will hit me one rail and he will drop down because he will think that I don't know, I still have stack, and for him it's not really great to shoot with me on this side because I have like the better side of the map. So if I wanna leave, I leave the fight, and then I have a lot of things to eat and stuff like this. But then I just decided to go to the left, and he will hit me another rail, and he will lead 1-0 with full stack, and now he have full control.
And now he's on the receiving end of a rail from Rapha.
But that was really hard to rails to hit actually. Like first one, when I did a small dodge to the right side, it was really fucking hard. And then to hit Slash, who is like dodging to the left side to the TP, is also really hard. And he did it. It's great.
Puts up the first frag.
Cypher put in so much work to try and be in the magic position for Mega, you know, hitting those 2 rails on Rapha, taking heavy, kind of forcing him to...
And yeah, well, with Rapha, it's everything is gonna be like stable now. He used his vision. Now he gonna like take these whales and just try to cycle the items.
And a little bit more dangerous. Caught him on the jump pad, but just couldn't get the damage. I feel like he put in so much work to set it up. It's just unfortunate that the final bit of execution failed him, and Rapha just punishing it accordingly. Looking for a...
I think he did a mistake here. Because he spent too much time on this side of the map. He could take another position, like on bridge above the heavy or something, but he didn't really know what I'm gonna do, like where I am. and he spent some time to just listen for me to understand where I am. And I appeared exactly in the most disgusting position where he can't actually push me to heavy or something. He could only do really great if he would hit me like few rails. But to not be hit as well, because his control is not really there still, because he's not really like snowballing me or something, and nothing is really cycled. So he decided to just go for a control level, and he just left. Even if he hit it a rail. And now he can catch me off guard with this vision. But I heard that. I heard it there. I heard that he used that. So only what I need to do is just to stay on one place and to hear at least one sound to disappear. And with Slash I can disappear anytime, any moment. And here he catch me off guard, yeah. Luckily I hit that rail.
Just giving him a little love tap, reminding him, I know where you are.
I think he was a little disappointed he didn't make it to that second level after popping the vision.
I think he missed out with the sounds. He didn't understand what sounds, because obviously I wasn't even mean to go to this TP.
Issues here as Heavy's going to be up uncontested. Cypher has his eye on it. Rapha is going to let that go and he's going to get Mega instead.
And yeah, because of that situation where he couldn't like catch up the flow of the game, so to maybe to just counter me on that heavy, this map again become like 50-50. I'm taking that side of the map, he's taking this side, and we are equal. And now it's about the entry damage which we gonna give to each other.
From the players, but Rapha still has the one
and we're looking for it, and we're choosing like the best positions to give this first entry damage.
Having this lead is the fact that he can really play this at his own pace, keep the respect going and really try and establish.
Usually I also don't like to go to these TPs. It's always somehow viewed.
Gave him a little bit of info, but nothing hugely significant. Obviously, he knows now Mega.
Here, here somehow I had the feeling that he gonna like catch me off guard somewhere, because I didn't appear anywhere close, and that's what he is actually doing. But I wanted to go like much earlier from my heavy. I wanted to go much earlier to Mega. Because I had, I remember I had a lot of armor, but I didn't have like HP, and I wanted to equalize this, so I wanted to give him heavy and to take Mega. But then I just started to hear that he's pushing to Mega, so okay, like just take it, and I'm gonna go for my heavy. It's no problem at all. And maybe I can like push, like block you a bit. So I sometimes in such situations you can like block the guy. But I didn't feel that situation, so I almost lost heavy actually. And Rapha is not hitting me much here. I mean, like he's not pushing me on. For example, he saw that I'm coming for this heavy, right? He have rail. He could spam me with machine gun. He could try to hit me with rail or something. But I think he have this feeling that I'm gonna hit him as well, and it's gonna like change the game. And he likes how the game flows for him at the moment. But I think this is a mistake, that he's not picking a lot more in such safety situations, like to stay on different side of the map and try to hit me with machine gun on rail.
Like that get missed, because there really is no threat. Piercing sight gets popped again. Can he make it count? Looking for an LG trap. No, swaps the rail. A little bit too far away for the LG to really count, and a very, very slow-paced map one so far. He gets the light up.
And here I got really scared. I got really scared, because I think that if he would just push till the end, so he will try to hit me a lot with this LG, and if he would dodge these rockets, I would die, and it will be probably will be GG for me, because at that moment I thought, fuck, this mistake will just cost me the game now. And somehow I started to hit this, I started to shoot these rockets, and he fell back. He fell back and he let me to go away. But at this station, I remember that I thought that I'm gonna die here. I made a mistake that I went to this small yellow, small green, where I knew that he's gonna like take Mega in the same time. But I thought that I will have a time to just steal it and go to my heavy.
Wonderfully stacked.
And now it's really dangerous for me because all the time I'm taking heavy, he's like 1 second late, 1 second late, and sooner or later it's gonna like
Piercing sight is available for
be
him.
really bad for me. But since I'm slash, I'm doing really fast on these items. That's why I actually picked that.
Try to get some
So
damage.
in such situations where he can like come to another big item and punish me for that, I already disappearing with my slash.
But holding his angle near heavy, right as Cypher has already been in and out.
And here somehow after this rail, and somehow I felt, fuck, maybe he doesn't expect me to go from this side, and it will be really great for me in terms of like positioning, because I don't want to play on that side. I need to play on this one, so it's easier for me. I went to this jump pad and he catch me off guard.
The danger the slash brings, but a bit too obvious on the jump pad perhaps. Tribolt
It was
doesn't hit the killing
for
blow.
sure mistake.
That could have been quite a
from
busy
me.
turnaround either way.
Cypher testing Rapha's LG with that, but hitting fantastic LG in return. Rapha worse off, actually. He's going to grab this 50. That's going to make a difference here. Good rail. That's going to make a huge difference, but he takes a rail back. Stacks about even between the players here as we're rounding the 5-minute mark. 150 shard and a mega is going to make Rapha a healthy boy here. Again, still up 1 frag.
Still,
This is
still,
even
it's
between the players, just as we would expect.
Absolutely.
mm.
Initial rail connects, but
So
because light armor was just taken, it might be a little bit.
somehow I found this rail shot, and it gives me a huge boost in terms of like positioning on and the level. And I don't remember why I didn't use that situation.
But at this stage,
I know that
taking no risks.
I'm trying to catch him off guard somewhere.
Unless he's super
Like here, yeah, I'm listening for him where he is, and I heard this vision, and I knew exactly where he used it, so I dropped to hit this rail. And I understand that he's just, he needs to hide from me. And I'm trying to do everything as fast as possible, but here I missed this rocket, I missed rail. I didn't pick a machine gun to hit him. So basically I'm doing bullshit, and he's doing really great without losing like this, how do you call it, patience or focus. So he's in really big troubles, but he still understands that heavy and the mega in the same time. So he didn't lose a single second to go there and to make things again equal. It's a risk, right? If I will do like a lot faster and with better hittings, it will be much better, but it goes how it goes. So only what I could do is just to skip rail, because if I was started to try to hit with him with rail, he will just wreck me with the machine gun. So I also shoot him a bit with machine gun, and I started to look where I can and how I can, because I knew that he gonna like come to the next heavy, that's for sure, and how I'm gonna fight there. Let's see.
It's not really as much as Cypher was looking for. If he had the heavy machine gun locked after the rail connected, that would have potentially been a very, very tender Rapha. But I was saying it's very characteristic of his style to really take no risks. He analyzes every situation and says, how much damage am I likely to take?
Obviously, I'm gonna play passively here. I don't have any kind of good stack. I understand that he's in good shape. He took mega. He have vision. And here is like one of the crucial situations on the map, because at the moment he's supposed to take this heavy and to get this full control and somehow catch me somewhere. But then I understand that my stack is not that bad, and he did this kind of rocket jump to, not rocket jump but plasma jump to rail, and I don't remember why, but I thought that yeah, he's looking for a rail jump there, and I had this feeling that I had this like timing to spam him from the different side with my trails, and spam him with some gun and take this heavy and disappear, because I'm slash and I'm really fast in doing so. Only what I was afraid of is that he gonna like hit me more than one rail. So one rail, if he would hit me, it would be totally okay. And I think that was mistake by Rapha, because against slash you can't play this kind of, you know, 2 steps, 3 steps ahead game, where you make first move, safety move, and then you go for heavies. I think you need to like eat it really hard, because Slash can come in any second and steal it.
Limiting damage.
So that's what happened. I already took such position, and it was his heavy, like for sure his heavy.
Jumping around, he's gonna have to give up the heavy,
And
he's
I get there.
does have the frag lead. He
Now
has
I
the
understand
mega,
that
possibly a 50 sharp
everything's
hit
good.
there right on time,
I have
as you would
top
expect
of
from
the map.
Professor.
And I know that from one side or from another, he just took Mega and he will go to the top to the rocket launcher, or he will go this side, because I'm already on that side next to the Mega, and I know for sure that he's not coming from my side. So that was only two angles, and he came from one of them.
There's a great rail from Cypher.
And now I'm gaining this advantage.
Still down by 1.
Yeah, Cypher was looking for that angle near light armor, knowing realistically Rapha was probably going to take it. Rapha making sure he cuts just the left-hand side, doesn't give away too much of a position to collect. But once more stuck down in the bottom of the map. Scary position to be in. If Slash comes speeding around the corner, the piercing sight's going to give the information. Cypher looking for the trap. Not going to spring it, wait until he's safely gone before he even thinks about it. But right now he's just trying to figure out, can I run towards heavy? Is it realistic? What is my...
Both me and him. He is listening for my move, I'm listening for his move. Where of like which of biggest items we gonna take.
The next play gonna be, there's a complete...
And I'm trying to fake myself with the slides and with everything. So I tried to bite him somewhere. He decided to make this move because, yeah, I think he heard that I made a really far away sound. So he just pushed for heavy. And now it's still on the same time.
So patient from Rapha, using sound cues, staying calm, and deciding, okay, you're going this way, I will grab that way, we'll trade the items, I'll keep...
And Rapha is great, like Rapha gonna do fine here.
It really is coming back to the fact that Rapha's not giving...
He doesn't really need to rush anywhere. Oh, so I made a move. And in the same time when I made a move, so usually I would just stay on the one place, he insta used a wall hack and hit at me, which was painful as fuck. Like I can't do anything here, I just need to leave somehow. And he feeling it.
Looking to go in, can he take this fight? Running out of rockets a little bit unfortunate, but they trade the rails. That's actually going to be bad news for Cypher, who's pretty tender after that. Even with the light armor that he's just collected, what it's doing is it's putting him behind. Yes, he's just taken heavy, but again, one more rail that connects and Cypher's automatically back in a pretty negative situation. And with time not being on his side, Rapha totally prepared to win this map on just one frag. Like, he's giving such a lack of space here for Cypher. And when a rail finally connects, it doesn't really mean a whole lot, because Rapha...
And again, second wall hack straight away, he understood where I am. By timings, of course. And he used this advantage. I have no chance to fight here, so I just left it. Only what I was thinking that he might fall back for heavy, because he will think that I will just leave the mega room. So I delayed my escape. And here as well is also interesting stuff, that this rail was just impossible to hit. He hit it, and then it's just so hard to hit such rails, you know, especially. So I was really fast with heavy, and look, I hit first, so I was the first guy who hit the rail, and he managed to hit on Slash. And here as well. Look, where he hit it and where I am. So MG.
To the mega, and now Cypher can't contest this mega. Rapha's going to be stacked, and he's going to be hunting for this frag. That's a great...
Somehow I thought that, okay, when somebody hit you two rails, he expect to just go freely somewhere, because he doesn't expect you to fight again. I mean, like, to at least stay there and to try to fight you. Because he knows that you're gonna like suffer a lot and go only for like healings and armors or something like that. So he's freely running on the map, and that's how I use this angle to hit.
Great rail from Cypher, but he needs more. 2 minutes. He needs one frag. Rapha dropping down. He wants to extend his lead. He is going to eat a rocket, and that's going to send him packing towards the pillars. But he is going to have vision back up for the last 2 minutes.
And here again, he knows after that rails that I have not much opportunities to go because he took the upper yellow, and in general I can take only this one. And again he used the wallhack, and again I'm in the perfect spot for him to hit the rail. So it was like 3 times in a row he used the perfect wallhack, like perfect, and straight away hit it. I got lucky that not like lucky, but I expected that he gonna like might pick there. And so I got lucky that I hit it. At the moment I just...
Could this be the frag Rapha wants? Just missing out on the opportunity. Does bully him off the heavy armor.
Heavy is about to
So as you see, I'm Slash, and he doesn't even understand where I am all the time. Because like I'm in the room and I'm already out of the room and I already took what I needed. So this is like a biggest like advantage of Slash. And here I already understand that, okay, even if he hit me a lot, I already ate 2 yellows, some HP bubbles is next to me, and I need to do some move. I need to, because it's the end of the game, and it's just nowhere close that I'm gonna make a frag. So I went for this risk, even if the heavy was a little bit earlier. I went for this risk, and I knew that he gonna like come from the rail, because I heard him. And luckily I hit him like insta rail, and I didn't get one. And here of course I'm feeling that I need to take this mega, and this mega will decide like how if I can win or not. Because there is 2 options here. I'm gonna go for mega, which is like 100% sure I have no other options, and he gonna just machine gun me till the death, or like rail me and just disappear. But this is like the first wallhack which he doesn't use like in good way, and I heard him. I heard that he used that, so I decided to just stay on one place, and yeah, I'm just thinking about this mega. And he pushed for that, which is logical and great move. And then I'm thinking that yeah, I'm in big problems. I have a big problems because he have enough time to go to this heavy, and how I'm gonna take heavy, I don't know. And here I decided, I know that I could go from the lower ground to the heavy, and I just can wait there and try to fight there and somehow to disappear. But usually, yeah, I also like heard and knew that he might go from the top, and usually it's like the best position to go to the heavy. You're always in safe to go there, and you're making damage, and you barely taking any. So my point was to go to this heavy, to go through the rocket to upper side, which is longer way, and I'm gonna meet him like really fast. But at least in such a lower corner, in such like corridors, I can maybe block him for 2 extra seconds to take this heavy for free. Otherwise, I think that I have no chance at all. And this is what exactly is happening. So I'm blocking him, I'm delaying him, even if I don't hit him. So he's trying to go, but he can't fully go, he can't fully rush there. And that was totally enough time for me to take this heavy. So that move to the rocket launcher was good. And right now, of course, I have no other opportunity than just to go in the same place, because I know that he's already like planning to play like really slow. So I'm not thinking, I really didn't think that he's gonna like do some aggressive moves or something. And probably yeah, he will just stay on mega, or like some or this, you know, banana on top of the banana, like next to the yellow. This is the best positions to be safe. So like straight away after I took heavy, I decided to just straight away to go to the 3rd floor and give my best there. And I got lucky. Somehow I got lucky. I catch him off guard on pillars, and I use the best gun I think here. It's a heavy machine gun. Mega is not even close. I mean like soon. And it gave me opportunity to hit him how much? So I catch him off guard. So he was almost, yeah, 160 to almost 100. And I did a rocket jump or something after I took heavy. And I saw him, yeah, maybe I saw him or something. But he's 155 to 75. Ting, 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 ting. He's only like 93 HP. It's nothing. It's just nothing. So I was like really lucky to catch him off guard on these pillows. And Mega is not even close. So it's really great for me. And here, I missed out this jump, so I shouldn't go to this ledge at all. And he started to hit me with the LG. I didn't know for sure how much HP he had, but I was so scared that he's gonna kill me here, and I knew that this fight is all in, or he or I. But I somehow I thought that he will have a lot more. I don't know, he have 24. And I understood that I have no other option just to push and to jump on him with a rocket. Because otherwise it's GG. He will take this in green and he will just try to sneaky beaky me around these pillows. So yeah, I got really lucky with this opportunity to hit him with the machine gun. And then yeah, I should to clean up the frag a lot more easier. I almost died here.
And this could be catastrophic for Rapha. 30 seconds left. The Mega's going to be available for Cypher.
And now everything. And now everything is simple, actually.
If he wants, he's going to slow down on the top bridge area here, spamming one rocket towards the heavy. There's a.
Now everything is simple. I had two opportunities to just accelerate the game x2. To accelerate game x2, or to play this positioning on top. Because I know that he doesn't have much weapons, he doesn't have rail. I can catch him off guard on rocket. I can do a lot of things. And if I go to this heavy, like greedily, then I might lose this momentum and this opportunity to read where he is and what he's gonna do. Because at the moment he doesn't have like the major weapons, so this how I'm gonna like play around him. And I'm using this railgun. Luckily I hit that. It gives me a lot of advantage. So he took a rocket.
Absolute madness, a rare mistake from Rapha. He changed to the rail and he was looking for the shot and nothing happened.
And now he's doing some weird things.
So we noticed a big fat zero on the bottom right of the screen.
He let me hit this rail. He didn't use tri-bolt on these pillows on me. He didn't use anything like dangerous. He just spammed these rockets, and it wasn't really good. Usually it has a lot more damage. And here, yeah, if you take Mega, I'm gonna take Heavy. It's no problem. That it wasn't like even one time where like the delay between Mega and Heavy on this game was more than like 7 seconds or something. Like 5 to 7 seconds is maximum what it was. And if it was more delay, so if you play against Slash, maybe try to make a bigger delays between big items. It will help a lot.
Rapha looking for an angle and giving up as little as possible, but at this stage.
So you can come to the other big item with being really safe and not rushing there.
Very important to get that information. Where is Cypher? What is he going for here? It's likely he's rotating the items, but how can I get an initial rail to just get the plan in motion?
There was the attempt there, but he's gonna trade.
And here, actually default moment. I knew he will come. He knew that I will come. He knew that he will come and he will try to hit this rail. He hit that rail or not? Yeah, he did. So all these moves is readable. It's just a matter of do you hit that or not. This angle on the right side is pretty good to block such guys. And here is the last moment of the game. I was surprised that I faced him here. He made the first entry damage. But this rocket, I felt like Fuck, okay. I just ate heavy. I ate also, like, I saw that you didn't took these yellows. I took Mega. I hit you a rail. And after this on Banana, I hit you such kind of damage. Even though that he was first who hit me, I just managed to hit as well. And then I just started to count, like if I take this, so it was like the 1 second thought that I will have I will be faster than him on heavy, and I knew that heavy spawning. I had a timing on heavy, that's why I went to the banana. I knew that I will be like really, really, really fast, and probably he will not even come there, because probably he will not even come there, or he will be in medium distance. He will spam, like he will shoot the rocket or something, like spam me with that and try to combo with rail or something. But I went for this risk as I understood that this is my chance to just be on the really good vibe of the map, so with all the weapons and items and stuff like this. But he decided to actually go for it and go in the worst scenario ever. So he could, I don't know, he could do many stuff to go there actually. He could even take a rocket jump to bridge, maybe. Maybe he could like stay on this line, but he just jumped there on the right side. He jumped and he gave me opportunity to LG him. So it was like a really, I don't know, really weird mistake.
It's absolutely heartbreaking for Rapha in the nature of